Hello and welcome to the 6-1 News without the lies. It's actually around 7. Um, Very worrying figures. I've been doing the maths on this the third week now, and when we had 30,000 positive cases, tests done, we had 4,000 people with coronavirus. That was 13.3% of all tests being carried out coming back as positive. A week later, we only did 12,500 tests in the week, and the government's promising us 4,500 every day, which I don't think we're going to see. There was 42,500 tests carried out. There was 5,700 positive results back. That was 13.4%. But this before I was aware of, they said 25 to 35,000 tests. That's what RTE and Virgin Media told us, because that's what they were told to tell us. Between 25 and 35,000 tests sent to Germany. That's like an average of 30,000, so we don't really know how many was sent, and then there's people waiting weeks on results. Right, but we're at 13.4% week 2 of my calculations. Week 3, they're telling us there's 72,000 tests completed at the moment. They've admitted there's 11,000 still to come back from German laboratories. So the figure, you could say 61,000 at the moment, 10,600 confirmed COVID-19 cases. So that's a jump of 4%. We're up to 17.4% of all tests carried out coming back as positive. Now, if you look at the other option, then it's more worrying, because let's imagine that there's 4,000 tests done over the last 3 days still in Irish laboratories. So the calculation of 10,600 cases would come from 57,000 people, because they're the only results that are back. And that jumps you up to 18.6% of everybody getting tested coming back positive. And that's up 5.2% in 1 week. It went up 0.1% between, now I'm only going from 3 weeks ago. It went up 0.1% the first week. That was because we were misinformed. Nobody had a clue about these German tests and how many of them, and how many they had got back, and how many they were still waiting on. So the reality is, just stay at home and stay safe. You're only putting your own life at risk going out if you don't have to go out. If you have to get some shopping or do somebody a favour, do it. But other than that, just don't go out. Because they're very worrying figures. Very worrying. Like, we're nearly in 1 in 5 of every person getting tested is going to be positive. When these tests come back from Germany, the other 11,000, you'll see them, we'll be probably around about the 20%, or maybe just over. They hope to have 80,000 tests done by tomorrow. So, you could give it to Thursday or Friday for them results, for the test being carried out tomorrow and Wednesday. Give it to Friday or Saturday. So Saturday's figures are going to be very, very worrying. And don't mind the Minister for Health there talking about the projections. The projections was 70,000 we're going to have it. You've only feckin' tested 70,000. And you were talking about a month ago or 5 weeks ago, 70,000 positive cases a day. So how would you know they were positive? You haven't feckin' tested anyone. 72,000 tests have been done in Ireland. Absolutely ridiculous. Other countries are doing 100,000 a day. And how many weeks is this going on now? And, they closed the borders down 2 weeks too late. We wouldn't be anywhere near the percentages we're at if they had to close the borders when they were told. And it was suggested by other politicians that never get a mention, but I'm not mentioning them either, because this is not political, this is just factual. That's the figures we're at. 18.6% of 57,000 is the 10,600 positive COVID cases that we know about at the moment. So just stay at home. Stay safe, stay home. Right? And now we have the weather. The weather's grand. That's the only thing that's grand at the minute. Right, signing off.